Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Ethereum has had the highest monthly candle close in history. And in fact, last month's candle was the largest gain Ethereum has ever had in one single month in terms of dollars. And combined with the fact that over $3 billion worth of Ethereum has been deleted, this is definitely something to be paying attention to. And later in the video, I'll be taking a look at some shorter term Ethereum analysis because we have some brand new patterns on the chart giving us some new price targets to pay attention to. So definitely make sure you're watching this video all the way to the end so that you're not missing out on any of this valuable information. And just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But with all of that out of the way, let's get straight to what this video is about. It's right here on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the monthly time frame. And I went over this in my Bitcoin update video because Bitcoin just had its highest monthly candle close in quite a while actually. And the same was for Ethereum as well. We've just had the highest monthly candle close in history. The previous highest monthly candle close for Ethereum was down towards 3.4k approximately, and we just closed the month of October at around 4.3k approximately. By the way, this chart I've got it on the linear settings, which means that these price movements in the candlesticks are proportionate to the dollar amount rather than the percentage gain amount. So by looking at the linear chart, we can actually see that the monthly candle of October was the biggest gain that Ethereum has had in history when you're looking at the dollar gain. But of course, when you're switching to the logarithmic chart, it was not the biggest gain in terms of percentage returns, because obviously in the past, for example, back in 2017, we did have some bigger gains in terms of percentage gains. But of course, back then, the dollar amount was not that large at all. And just quickly zooming into the weekly chart, we also saw the highest weekly candle close in history for Ethereum right now. So by the way, for the beginners out there, this is a bullish sign. Anytime we see an all-time high monthly candle close, an all-time high weekly candle close, anything like that, that is a bullish signal that we are looking to have a major uptrend in the big picture, in the longer term. But it's important to reiterate that this is on the big picture. So when you're zooming into the really small timeframes, we can still have some short-term pullbacks along the way. That is perfectly normal. But when you're simply looking at the larger trend for Ethereum, I mean, this is pretty obvious where we're going. And there's actually a very interesting fractal playing out right now for Ethereum. As you can see, it's between this price action that we've been forming ever since around May and this previous price action in the last bull cycle back in 2017. First of all, looking in the 2017 bull market, we had a huge move to the upside in Ethereum in pretty much the first half of the year, leading into the middle of the year. And then we had a pretty significant crash to the downside in the Ethereum price, and then a massive bounce back to the upside close to the all-time high. And then we had another rejection, which was around the month of September, where we were looking a little bit more bearish. And then leading into October, that is when we started to flip a little bit more bullish, leading into November, where we started breaking into new all-time highs. And if you're looking at what we've been doing since May, we've basically been doing almost the exact same thing as what we did in the last bull cycle. First of all, even before May, we had a huge push to the upside, a massive bullish move in Ethereum, leading into a very significant pullback around the middle of the year, just like last time. And then we had a massive bounce to the upside, close to the all-time high, leading into a little bit more bearish price action during September, exactly like what we saw last time. And then leading into October, of course, Ethereum flipped bullish again, exactly like last time. And now that we're in November, we're starting to push into new all-time highs, exactly like last time. And so zooming a little bit further into the 2017 bull market, at this last stretch to the upside, once Ethereum really started breaking above the previous all-time highs and basically got going with this next leg to the upside, placing a quick horizontal line at that previous all-time high level and measuring from the break of that all-time high to the next major all-time high, which was the bull market top back then. That was a gain of around 250% to the upside before we started topping out for the bull market and entering into the next bear market. Now going over to the present day and looking at this previous all-time high that we set back in May and placing a horizontal line at that exact level right there, as you can see, we're basically beginning to break to the upside. Obviously, we haven't really seen a fully confirmed break to the upside, but we're definitely getting very close. And so let's just measure out a 250% move from the all-time high just to see what would happen if this cycle continues to follow along with what we did in the last cycle. A 250% gain from here for Ethereum would place Ethereum up towards around $15,000 per Ethereum. So obviously that would be a huge gain, and it's important to mention that that gain is in no way guaranteed. Obviously, just because it happened last time, it doesn't mean we're going to see the exact same thing again. But with that being said, I do expect more bullish price action to come, especially if we can see a big confirmed break above the all-time high, because a strong break into new all-time highs, that is when the price really starts to get going. Now giving you a quick update on the amount of Ethereum that has been burned since EIP 1559, which I will explain just quickly for the new viewers on the channel. EIP 1559 was an Ethereum improvement proposal included in the London hard fork upgrade that we saw a few months ago for Ethereum. Basically, it was an upgrade implemented into Ethereum where it takes the majority of Ethereum transaction fees and burns them forever. So before that upgrade was implemented, the Ethereum miners, the people mining Ethereum, would receive all of the transaction fees, also known as mining fees, considering the fact that they are mining Ethereum. But after that upgrade, the miners basically stopped receiving the majority of those fees. And once again, the majority of those fees now get burned, so basically deleted from the Ethereum circulating supply. And since that upgrade was implemented just over the last few months, over 716,000 Ethereum have been burned, permanently deleted, which equates to over $3.1 billion worth of Ethereum that is gone forever. This is taking away from the circulating supply of Ethereum, and it's also reducing the inflation rate of Ethereum. In fact, if I scroll down here, you can see the exact amount of Ethereum that is getting burned each and every block. And keep in mind, Ethereum blocks are mined every 13 to 15 seconds. And as you can see, this amount fluctuates quite a lot. For example, the most recent block at the time of this video burned close to 1 Ethereum. And then we saw 3.7 Ethereum getting burned, and then over 6 Ethereum getting burned, 5.5 Ethereum. Scrolling down a little bit further, another 5, another 3, another 3. And I'm sure you get the picture. And once again, this is every single block. So every 15 seconds approximately, this Ethereum is getting deleted. And keep in mind, the block reward, the block subsidy for Ethereum is 2 Ethereum per block. That is basically the inflation for Ethereum. So basically, if these numbers over here are larger than 2, then that is having a net reduction in the supply of Ethereum, therefore making Ethereum deflationary if the Ethereum getting burned per block is above 2. And so what does that actually mean for us Ethereum holders? Well, it means that Ethereum is becoming more and more scarce as time goes on, especially if Ethereum is deflationary, like a few of these blocks that we just looked at. Because obviously, if there's less Ethereum available, that means there's less Ethereum to be sold on exchanges. And it also makes it harder for new investors wanting to buy into Ethereum because there's less Ethereum to go around. And so all of that helps push up the price of Ethereum in the longer term. But anyway, just quickly looking at some short-term analysis for Ethereum right now. This is on the 4-hour time frame. And what we can see here is, first of all, over the past couple days now on the channel, I've been talking about the consistencies between the weekend price action and also the week price action. And I've basically been saying over the past 2 days on the channel that during the weekend, it's actually more likely for us to have a little bit more bearish price action. Even during this uptrend, most weekends have been more bearish than bullish. And that played out perfectly for this weekend that we just saw as expected. We saw a nice pullback in the price of Ethereum over the weekend. And I let you guys know over the past 2 days that as soon as it comes Monday, it's actually quite likely we're going to see a decent little gain at the start of the week. And that is exactly what has happened here. In fact, just yesterday, if you watched my last Ethereum video, I said that one of the best strategies so far for this uptrend in particular has basically been just buying Mondays and selling Fridays. Because as you can see, the majority of the bullish price action is during the week. And then in the weekend, we have a bit of a pullback. And so if you simply followed along with that strategy over the past 2 days, once again, you would have done well because you would have sold up here and bought down here. But obviously, that's not financial advice. That's just giving you guys an inside look of my Ethereum strategy, what I'm seeing on the charts. And also something else to note is the fact that we're just about to see a bullish cross here on the 4-hour time frame, which can act as a bullish signal considering the fact that this last bearish cross was a little bit of a bearish signal. I do expect at least a little bit of a bounce here further to the upside for Ethereum, considering the fact that we're still technically in this uptrend. And that's basically the most likely scenario when you consider all of these previous weeks, what we've done in the past. And just zooming into the 2-hour charts for Ethereum, what we could see right here is this previous descending broadening wedge has already broken out to the upside at the time of filming this video, and we're right now potentially in the retest phase to confirm the breakout to the upside. The line that Ethereum needs to hold above in order to confirm this breakout to the upside is coming in at around $4,290, so basically around 4.3k approximately. If we can remain above that level, we're looking really good here for Ethereum, and especially if if we see a little bit more volume coming in to back up this move to the upside, that would be great to see as well. And if Ethereum can end up confirming this breakout with a successful bounce further to the upside here, then the technical price target for this pattern is coming in at around 4,600 US dollars per Ethereum, which from the current price of Ethereum to that price target is a gain of around 6%, and that would put us into a brand new all-time high. So this is just another opportunity that I'm looking at right now. Potentially, if we do end up seeing this confirmation once again, I would possibly use that as a signal to enter into a long position, but of course, that's just my Ethereum strategy. And if you want real-time updates throughout the day, make sure you follow me over on my Twitter. The link to my Twitter is in the description down below because I try and keep you guys up to date at all times over there. And as you can see, this is my official Twitter, the one with around 32,000 followers. Any other Twitter that you find that is not the one that's linked down below, those other Twitter accounts that might look like mine, they are all scammers. So beware of the scammers out there, and also in the YouTube comment section as well, because there's actually scammers out there trying to impersonate my profile. So just know that I would never send you a phone number, an email, a WhatsApp, a Telegram, anything like that. I never really privately message anyone over on Twitter. And right now, I definitely do not have any private trading groups or trade on your behalf or anything like that. So if you get anything like that, that is a scam. So just please be aware of the scams at the moment and stay safe. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for this video. If you enjoyed or got something valuable out of this video, be sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on so that you're not missing out on any of these future updates. I really do appreciate all of your support on the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. And before you click off, especially for the new viewers on the channel, make sure you're checking out one of these uploads if you haven't already, because if you're serious about making money in crypto, I've got a passive income video and a trading tutorial that show you exactly how I trade crypto and earn passive income in the crypto market. So definitely check those ones out if you haven't already. But anyway, that is really everything I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.